In addition, at the same time as the Japanese version is launched, it is also expected to provide services in China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, and the United States all in one? Chat, this Korean gacha game is launching in China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, the US, and Japan all at the same time. Yet, Japan releases a gacha game in Japan only. It stays a Japanese exclusive gacha game for a year or two, and then it shuts down and we never get it. All these big Chinese gacha games announced, they release in China, and then like 2 years later, once it's dead in China, we get it. Korea is like, oh, it launched in December. 2 months later, they're like, yeah, we're like almost all the way through China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, the US, and Japanese localized versions of the game, and we're gonna push them out within 6 months. That is Korean level dedication, professionalism. That is very big. Why don't more gacha games do this? So just ReMemento White Shadow, no additional information in the title. ReMemento White Shadow is essentially Honkai Star Rail crossed with Genshin Impact. It looks really good. I did a dedicated video on this. It is very cool, very good. I think the character models look great. I think the puzzles were fun. I think the character or the combat's very engaging. I think it's a beautiful game overall with lots of appeal. Definitely lots of appeal. Yes, for those wondering, that is Ganyu from Genshin Impact. But there was no confirmation about a global release date until now. Will be released in Japan in mid-2025. Global services are expected to be launched at the same time. Global and Japan mid-2025. That's a couple months from now. That's it. Game developer Blackstorm announced its role-playing game ReMemento White Shadow, operated in South Korea, is expected to release a Japanese version in May to June 2025. Okay, cool. Oh, goddamn! Look at the image they chose for this. God damn, that is great. That is nice. That is really nice, chat. Really nice. ReMemento White Shadow is a work planned and developed under the influence of JRPG, and it definitely felt like it. Its Korean version was officially launched in December 2024. We played that. Oh my god. Hello. Wowie wow. Oh my wow. In the game, players can collect and cultivate a variety of characters and enjoy adventure fun in a seamless open world. As a feature, the game has beautiful graphics drawn with Unreal Engine 5 and adopts a turn-based system with up to 4 characters participating in highly strategic battles, which is very much true. All of that is entirely true. Chat, I don't know if you can see this right now because I'm in the way, but like, oh my god. That is reason enough to play right there. Looks like it has potential. It definitely has potential. That looks cool. I like her. I think, yeah, I remember seeing her. She is a character I have. Oh, wait, but the imagery for her here, wait, is she the girl that I had? The redheaded girl? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. Because there was like a Himeko character in game, but she looks really good. She doesn't need the black underneath it though. Okay, so for the artwork here, for these like little images that they're using for what I'm assuming to be the Google Play Store, they had to censor the characters, but the characters in game are not censored. A lot of the clothing you're seeing is not present in the official release of the game. So do be aware of this. Just look at my video if you want to see all the uncensored goodies. Kim Do-yeon, CEO of Blackstorm, said that they are currently focusing on the localization stages of the game. We'll provide more information in the future through their partners responsible for operating the Japanese version. In addition, at the same time as the Japanese version is launched, it is also expected to provide services in China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, and the United States all in one? Chat, this Korean gacha game is launching in China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, the US, and Japan all at the same time. Yet, Japan releases a gacha game in Japan only. It stays a Japanese exclusive gacha game for a year or two, and then it shuts down and we never get it. All these big Chinese gacha games announced, they release in China, and then like 2 years later, once it's dead in China, we get it. Korea is like, oh, it launched in December. 2 months later, they're like, yeah, we're like almost all the way through China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Europe, the US, and Japanese localized versions of the game, and we're gonna push them out within 6 months. That is Korean level dedication, professionalism. Now, I'm hoping that doesn't mean that it's highly riddled with bugs and translation errors, but that is very big. Why don't more gacha games do this? Genuinely, why is it so difficult for more gacha games to do this? I don't think these devs even have like an exponentially larger budget than a lot of Chinese games, so I don't understand how they're releasing this so much faster in such a better quality state than Chinese and Japanese gacha games are. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. See the artwork, the rest of the artwork rather. Okay, I like the characters in this game. The characters look very good in the game. At least several of the characters look very good in the game. I never got the white-haired guy, or at least I don't remember getting the white-haired guy. ReMemento though, like once again, the game itself was really cool. I definitely think it has room for improvement, 110%. Like graphically, this could be brighter, the shadows could be better, textures could be better. But I mean, dude, you're riding a fucking mount. Like, that's awesome. In an open world environment, you're riding a goddamn mount. The characters look really good, but they still could use touching up. You can jump in the world, which is really cool. See, there you go. I jumped. I just went jumping around everywhere. Now there's no climbing, like in Genshin, like in Wuwa, which have climbing as a staple of gameplay. There are lots of puzzles and lots of things out in the world. You can't swim, if I recall. It's kind of disappointing. That is definitely Himeko, by the way, from Honkai Star Rail, for those of you that are interested. And once again, that is Ganyu from Genshin Impact. I think generally, this is gonna be a very fun game. Very cool game. Lots of fun aspects. I think it's probably not going to necessarily appeal to that large a demographic of player, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. It's gonna be a fun little open world, turn-based gacha, niche gacha to play on the side for those of you that are sick of, you know, Honkai Star Rail or other turn-based gachas, or you just want something different that's not Wuwa or Genshin. So I think that could be really cool. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I hope they sponsor me to do a dedicated video and maybe a stream of it, because I totally would for all of you. But it's releasing in May to June 2025 in, well, a lot of places around the world, which is awesome. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna want it.